Hey Geminis, what's up? Thanks for joining me on my channel tonight. We are going to do a little intuitive read for past, present, and future and what you guys need to release during this beautiful Libra full moon. So what can we get for our Geminis? These cards have already been pre-shuffled. I'm just going to roll through them real quick for you guys on camera. Remember, these are general messages, so they're not going to resonate with all of you. Only take away messages for your best and highest good. And feel free to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for additional messages. This channel's brand new. I'm just getting it started, so please do like, share, subscribe where you are so inclined to do. And we will get started for my Geminis. All right. So past, present, and future. For Geminis, past, present, and future. So in your past, you have the Hermit, Virgo energy. Your present, you have the Ace of Pentacles, beautiful. And in your future, you have the Seven of Cups. Wow, really great spread already. I like it. So then in what needs to be released during the full moon, you have the Eight of Wands. Interesting. All right, so we'll dig deeper into that. So I see that you have a popper here that's not supposed to be there, but that means it was supposed to be there for you guys, Gemini. So, Nine of Wands. Interesting. The 8 and the 9. So in your past, you may have been dealing with a Virgo, or you may have been isolating yourself. You may have been on a journey seeking your inner truth, your inner light, trying to kind of just get your life together and figure things out without the mess, without the burden, the distractions of other people around you. Let's see. Six of Cups. Interesting. So you may be examining issues. It's funny, in the past, you got the card of the past. Six can sometimes be nostalgia. So you may be examining things from literally like the distant past, your childhood. It could even be like memories of another lifetime, and you may not even understand that it's from another lifetime, but it's almost like deja vu without knowing. Do you know what I mean? Something is vaguely familiar about it, but it's this internal soul work you're doing. It could be happening to you in dreams. It's happy memories though, but there's something you're trying to reconcile with it. There's something more you need to understand about the past, potentially in order to move forward. Because after, the Hermit, we get the 10, we get the Wheel of Fortune, which speaks about forward movement, destiny, changes. Sometimes it has to do with luck coming in, but it's forward movement. So this Ace of Pentacles in the middle of your spread, what is that about? So that's a new growth. It's like a seed you're going to plant, and it's going to grow into something big and beautiful. So what is Gemini currently looking at here? The Ace of Cups. Wow. I always love when those come out together, because for a seed to grow, right, what does it need? It needs water. And water is love. It's emotions. Could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Doesn't have to be. But especially, I think this is the card of Scorpio, but it could also be Cancer and Pisces as well if you're dealing with a water sign. Could potentially be trying to grow something from the past. But you know what? Aces do indicate new beginnings. There's nothing so far that is speaking to me about past energy. It's almost like whatever this harping on of the past, the lessons that you learned, you're going to be applying it like knowledge, and you're going to be applying it to your work and to your love, how you express yourself in the future. And this could also speak to your intuition, the emotions that you, I don't want to say conquered, but the emotions that you kind of had to deal with, had to work out, things you had to work out and how you feel now. But two aces in your presence is great. It indicates new beginnings, new changes. Very cool energy, very cool. Especially with a full moon, right? This is the end of a cycle. It's the beginning of a new cycle. So then in your future, you have options, lots of beautiful options. Some are kind of mysterious. Some might be a little bit scary, but generally, I think we always want options, right? Why commit ourselves to one? The Two of Wands. So your options may have to do with career. Could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or water signs again. You have a lot of water here, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. But Gemini, I just feel like this is more has to do with your passions or your hobbies, your creative projects. It could involve travel. You may have opportunities to travel and have, different places you want to go, different people you want to see. And it doesn't have to be long distance travel. It could just be deciding which friend you're going to hang out with on Saturday and which friend you're going to see on Sunday and when you're going to get together with the family for this. But wands are good. Passion, And so, yeah, something about this does speak to visiting people you love, right? It kind of looks like grandma or your mom waving hello or something, right? Going to see different people, different houses. I don't know why I'm getting like selling stuff door to door, but many clients, many partners, that could land for some of you there. So then what needs to be released here? So originally this card came out, which is fast forward movement or communication, but you had that weird little popper, right? And it was this one. So I'm getting you need to release blocking off communication. Maybe there's someone you haven't been speaking to, or you've been giving them the silent treatment, and it's like they're shooting all their bows and arrows off at you, and you're seeing it, right? Sorry, I have to show you. The way it's like you're seeing it, you can acknowledge it, but you choose not to. You're just putting up this wall, this barrier, like, nope. Which it just doesn't seem like it's serving you for some reason, because that's what you need to release during this full moon. Maybe you need to communicate with someone. Maybe you need to communicate back. Maybe they've kind of sent out their signal, right? Their SOS thing, or however you want to say it. They've shot you a text, they've left you a message, and now it's the ball's in your court. It could be something as simple as that, right? Even if there isn't like this vengeance or vendetta there, it could just be, hey, like, tossing the ball back in their court to be like, hey, I got your message. Wow. You have the 8, 9, 10 of wands all in a row. And I mean, it's like these are higher numbers, right? 8, 9, 10. It's like, so yeah, I don't know. This might be something more significant. 10 wands that you've been carrying around for a really long time. It's a burden. See how she's struggling up this hill? It's a burden trying to maintain this cool defense, this demeanor of like, oh, I didn't even notice you text me. Like, whatever. Like, I don't care about her. I don't care about him. You do, though. Look how much you care. Look how much it's weighing on you, Gemini. There's a need to communicate something here. I mean, I want to say maybe true feelings in your present energy. The idea that you want to grow with someone, or you want to, it could be, I don't know, apply for a job. You want to work somewhere else. You want to build a home. You want to move and go to a different apartment or buy a house. This could be a million different things for a lot of you, but there's a need to release this inability to let the communication lines open back and forth between you and either another person or a group of people. All right, Gemini. So we're going to do quick intuitive cards here, these oracle cards. So wow, you got house again. There's a 9 on it. Somebody else just had a bunch of 9s. I think it was Libra. You may want to check theirs out. Or was it Aquarius? It was one of the other air signs had a bunch of 9s. Remember I was saying there's something to do with visiting houses, seeing a lot of people, maybe going door to door. Yeah, so house. Maybe you know somebody who lives in a house like that. Maybe you're visiting relatives. There is something very old-timey about this, even kind of creepy. I don't know why. This feels like ghosts. I don't know why that's coming to me, but if you know what that is and it has something to do with your past, very interesting. The call for longing is the other one that came in. So again, this could have to do with travel. Sometimes 8 of Wands does have to do with travel and forward movement, but it could just be forward movement in the communication that needs to happen. Let's see. There's some sort of confusion here, though. It's like you're flying through kind of a dark rain cloud and you're having to kind of navigate in places that you may not usually venture. So yeah, there's some sort of need for you to keep going through. Even if you don't know all the answers, even if the communication is foggy here, at least open the lines up so that there is communication happening. And it could be with a lot of people. If this isn't something that you've been like holding on to for a very long time, all these wands could represent different people. Especially if you've been in hermit mode and haven't been communicating, maybe there's a lot of people that you need to get in touch with. Like maybe your cousin's had a baby and you haven't even come to visit it. Like that type of thing. Yeah, very interesting reading, Gemini. I'm into it. If you liked, please like, share, subscribe if you want to see more, I should say. Leave a comment if you are so inclined, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in, Geminis. Bye.